Alright, so it's one of my cousin's birthdays, and they've gotten me to get back on to Call of Duty Warzone. And I guess we're gonna see what we can do. I haven't played this game in months, probably, so I don't know what's going on anymore. You should be adding me up here in a little bit. So it looks like we had a sniper loadout, a ghost loadout, okay, not shabby, crossbow, okay, thermal smokes. With wounding. Okay. LMGs, looks like smokes, thermals. M4. Wounding with the fire shotgun secondary. Okay. SMG, smoke grenades, thermals. Okay. Looks like landmine restock thermals. M4 explosives with wounding. LMG point man for extra money. And the double LMG package for maximum firepower. I don't know if these are good still or not. Let's see what happens. What's going on, man?
Hello?
Yeah, long time no hear, man. What's up? You hear me?
Oh, yeah, I just got back. I just got back out from going to dinner.
Dang right. I only see like one guy on here that might be able to join us. I don't know if you have anybody.
Dude, my thing. Oh, now it's showing people on. I'm trying to think. Uh.
Oh. Do you like doing tactical stuff? I was curious.
Um. I mean, what?
I haven't played in a long time, so I figure my aim's gonna be terrible, but I just like fucking with people. I use like smokes and all kinds of stuff. I do like artillery barrages with Joker missiles and all kinds of.
Oh, here lately, I've been running like an AR in the Stella, but this is the. Oh wait, here it is.
Yeah, I don't know what's good anymore. When I left, there was a marksman rifle that was like two-shotting people and an SMG that was killing everybody. That's all I remember.
Well, right now, it's all the Cold War weapons that are demolishing everybody.
Yeah.
But the car is knocking people in one bullet. The SPR is knocking people in one bullet. I mean, there's a couple marksmen.
All right.
The FAL is absolutely disgusting. It's for tapping people.
Yeah, the FAL was like the first gun I used on this game, but it always had issues close range because I could never get enough shots off. But um,
Yeah,
yeah, and then back then I always used to use every attachment that would give me recoil control. But
yeah.
the last time I played, I slowly was uh moving my sensitivity down. Like I went from like 16 sensitivity down to 4, and I didn't need the recoil control anymore, and I started using grenade launchers and wounding effect and stuff on my guns. Like I was obsessed with wounding. It was crazy. You don't understand how good it was. We had like squads where we would do like blackout rounds, M13s with like and just destroy everybody. Just it was so good. Yeah, I don't know. In the end, we'd have two people that had like assault rifles or SMGs, one LMG, and one marksman. So we each had our own role when we ran into ran squads, and it worked pretty damn
Yeah,
good. Two people with smokes. We had one with high alert that was like the scout, and the marksman and the LMG kind of
yeah.
worked together, and the two ARs worked together, and used jokers for taking rooftops and stuff.
Well, out of my clan, I'm like the one-man army. I'm the one that's not scared to push into a fight. I'm the one that would run off and be able to come back.
Yeah. I fully plan on getting shit on, to be honest. This is. I remember rotating and all that, but I don't even remember all my controls.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
There's bunny hops. I think I got automatic slide or auto run.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
I think I got. I'm pretty sure I got auto run on.
Yeah, get fucked, sir.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
Oh, God. What is the play? Gonna end up in the hills. I don't remember all the strats. I know we had a bunch of different strats with these quests, but I don't remember what was good.
Battle Royale. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in.
No, we did like
Avoid
Kings.
the gas.
We
Get
did
to the
supply
safe
runs.
Yeah, we usually do like bounties.
Yeah, bounties.
I mean,
We
every
like
once in
that
a while we would
aggressive.
do. Yeah.
Did a bounty by helicopter.
They're right there.
Hotspot got it. It's just duos, right?
Yeah, this is just duos.
I forgot how to cut my parachute.
Targets are up. Get to work. Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
Hurt my eyes a little bit. To readjust. Isn't it like spacebar or something to cut your parachute?
Dude, I play on the Xbox. I couldn't tell you.
I don't remember what it was. I just didn't see the option. Looks like I got E for melee attacks. Where to, sir?
Right over here.
Damn it. They have fixed this place, please.
Yeah, this is a Cold War weapon right here.
Marking AR
Yeah,
for
I got a couple.
When it's fully upgraded and everything, oh my god. Yeah, it's a meta. It's nasty. Let's just go with that.
Don't even. I feel like I should be looking somewhere that I'm not, and I'm just.
It happens.
Oh, I forgot the plate. That was. This guy is.
Yeah, you
right.
don't want to forget that.
He's in this gas station.
Yep.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh. Get shit on.
You guys moving over here?
Yep.
He's in the supply locker.
Which one? This one? Or this one?
Should have been like the first or second. He's like in between the two storage lockers. Last I saw him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's over there. There's a guy in a buggy driving off. It might be him. It is.
And this gun sucks. That's him.
Yeah, I couldn't see him when I was using this gun. Little L.
I didn't need my car.
Yeah, it's. I really need to start playing these more because, like, I'm gonna get rusty and end up getting shot in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Although we're not allowed to rotate and stuff in real life, apparently.
Objective fire.
You piece of shit. Thought.
Got a plan. Where's the circle going? We're like right on the edge. No one's even taken the helicopter yet. They still got those big ass Gatling guns in the helicopters?
No, they got rid of those a long time ago. That helicopter is not supposed to be there.
Our team's in the safe zone.
Oh, yeah, it's in the buy. Oh,
Trying to think.
dude, push in, kill people, push out, kill people.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Let's push towards our airport.
I don't know if you want to go aggressive or not. I'm fine.
I'll wait to go aggressive when I get loadout. When I get loadout, then I'll go.
Yeah, knocking the rust off. What the hell? I bet I get, like, I'll probably miss people because my eyes aren't adjusted to this anymore. I don't remember there being lightning in this game either.
Oh, no. That's for next season that comes in 2 days.
Does it do?
Yeah, season 2 comes tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, the
Weather,
25th.
like, nighttime stuff?
No, zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of zombies before. It was okay, I guess.
Yeah, we got a team right here.
Got you, yeah.
Oh shit!
Fuck, I
They already
missed.
have loadouts, and they have selfies.
Yeah. Tis very interesting. I whiff so hard too.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, they got a UAV. chicken devils. Oh yeah, he sees me.
Teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Oh my god.
Your teammates done in. KIA, it's up to you now.
Thing is like, I had a beat on him first. My aim, I guess, is terrible
Win here
for
and
now,
you return
but
to the front line. You lose, your fight is over.
I whiffed.
Sort of capture the objective.
What the hell is this gun?
Dan 94.
Yeah, it's taking me too long to like see the target because I'm not picking it up. So
Yeah.
something like that's what it is. That's probably not any better. I'm gonna have to go back to my training program.
Loadout drop.
Oh, you do one of those?
Yeah, it's on the roof.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone
not.
located.
There's a ladder. There's a ladder to your right. Right over there to your left. To your left.
Yeah, alright, there's a storage thing.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I kinda want that.
Go get your loadout.
Risky. I don't even know which loadout I want, to be honest.
Go whatever you used to play with.
I was messing around with the sniper last time I was here. But, I use the fire shotgun. My rotating abilities are terrible. It's bad cover everywhere.
Oh yeah, out here, yeah.
Fire shotgun's even good anymore?
Yeah. Not really. You got 1 minute to get over there.
Moving.
37 seconds.
Might as well go loud, I guess.
Contract complete. Your payment.
I'm gonna go get my loading. Make my way back to you unless I get demolished.
I think I saw a laser, not positive. I might be flipping out.
Oh, car on the AMAX.
I think I just chill. I kinda need supplies. Where the hell are all the people at?
That's what I was wondering. This is a... Oh, they're probably in Promenade.
I don't have ghost or anything either, so it's just kinda... Yeah, I mean, we could work our way around to the backside of the hills, work back up. Gonna be kinda low on ammo, though.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, I'm low. I'm full on snipe because I run fully loaded on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you ever find this gun right here, the death certificate, pick it up. It's an absolute monster of a gun.
Something. I feel like they've changed the graphics or something. Or
Enemy
maybe
UAV overhead.
there's a lot of UAVs.
There's been a bunch of updates. Yeah. Well, they changed the prices of a bunch of them. Like, you know how, whatchamacallit, ooh, selfie, that.
Have you seen anyone over there?
No, I've seen nobody. I'm looking long and short range. Oh, there's somebody right there.
Next to you. Someone just dropped a loadie over here.
Right here.
It's the other side of the hill. I don't got visual on that.
Downed one. Oh, that should have killed him. What the hell? I got people on me.
How close?
On me, like literally. Get fucked. No shit, I got you, moron.
Zone relocated.
I got nose eye. They're on your building?
I killed one. The other one, I don't know where he is.
Yeah, I'm just kind of standing in the open and I don't like it. Moving towards you.
I'm pushing you. Guy better have good aim if he's gonna kill me. If I turn around with my car, I'm fucking him.
I haven't seen anyone over here, but there was like 6 UAVs that spawned.
There's people in front of us.
How close?
Up here. I see him running back over there in the trains.
Alright. Rotate around. There's a guy on the mountain coming up behind us. One's dead.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shot from behind. Trains, cover. There's a sniper behind you.
What the fuck? Oh.
Yeah, I think there, like, we have to get into some kind of cover and rotate around.
Oh yeah.
Good warm-up match, good start. I shredded that dude. That's what I'm talking about. I have no recoil attachments at all, really, on my rifle anymore. I don't know if the
Yeah.
scopes. What happened was they changed those hybrid optics to where they gave recoil reduction before, and I stuck them on, and I put an underbarrel grenade launcher and stuff on my weapon, and I used the M4 mainly. So it's I do like really powerful, like I overload people. I have wounding effects, so if they're really low, it's gonna take them a lot longer to heal and hear stuff and everything. I just pelt them, and then anytime I'm going to reload, if they're like really close, I just swap to the underbarrel and pop a shot because they always peek the corners like right after I run out of bullets. But I like underbarrels. It's like if people are behind cover, I'll throw frag grenades and shoot underbarrel grenade launchers and stuff at them all day. 'Cause I like restock. it in the game because shouldn't have shot them in the open. Also, like, both of them stopped and looked at me, and while I was looking at them, and they had the opportunity to destroy me. They just didn't shoot.
The Moss is pretty good too.
Yeah, I used to like this gun.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I gotta get in my head. It's just like right there, like I killed the dude, and then I aimed, and the other dude was already aiming at me, so I should have moved, and then reacquired or try to get the cover before I shot. But like, I don't remember how to juke. There used to be like a thing where like you would slide cancel, and then like turn the other direction and jump the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
Guy in the building next to me.
Get to work.
TV station.
Enemy team is hunting you. Stay alert.
Oh, that's great.
Hey.
Yep. I don't know where that bounty was, but they're right here. I don't have the guns for this.
Two.
You can't like... Oh, you can mount. I forgot. Alright. I think I heard it.
They're down below us.
Wow.
He's climbing stairs.
I have to bob and weave with this because I only got a fucking...
Pistol. Hold up, that guy's above us.
You take the lead, you got the explosives, man. We can jump out the window if we wanted to.
Here's your gun. Here's your gun. Grab that money right there.
Hit the dirt.
Oh shit, he stuck me.
Where was he at?
They're above us on they're on the very top.
Gotcha.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Everyone
I'm out
I
back.
can't hear it. One of them came down. I think he's on ground.
Nope, nope, he's above you.
Safe. You lost the enemy trackers.
He's coming down. Alright. Not doing this.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom. You can practice your taunt is an effective way to get inside their heads. So is a world.
I'm not waiting on these guys. I'm just gonna bum rush their ass or reposition.
Get yourself sorted.
I couldn't figure out where they were.
Yeah, I don't know that
You
building.
return to the front
That
line. You lose, your fight is over.
I was looking on the roof, I just couldn't see it.
You're up. Go fuck. Bringing you home.
Got lucky on the pre-fire. That's the thing too, is like, I know in the past hopping around corners used to work, but I don't think it does.
It doesn't work like it used to. That's for sure.
I think I gotta.
Alright, let's see. I can go over here.
I go a realistic approach and just try to keep my cover.
Yeah.
Two people in the building.
Yep.
It's across the street.
Yep. It's this one.
Someone just got off of that buggy or that four-wheeler.
Yeah, it's back up and running.
Yeah. It's going towards stadium. Or farmland. Interesting enough, when we did our tactical building clears and stuff last week,
Yeah.
I destroyed. Like, I didn't even hardly lose guys. I had like one dude randomly run across the room and get shot, but that was tactically sound.
Loud.
I don't think you'd pick that fight. I mean, two people, high elevation. I mean, you can just reposition and they have to get off of there eventually.
Oh yeah. Actually, just trying to use their building because they can't see it straight down right here.
Solid move, sir.
Alright,
Inside.
now.
I feel like King Quests are a waste on like duos and stuff. Like that's a squad.
Oh, on duos, 100% agree.
Because like I do supply runs on like squads all the time too. I get like 10 of them or 15 sometimes at the very beginning of the match. And then it's just like you just go and respawn each other.
Alright.
So like with this,
Stand them up. Take down the care
yeah,
package.
loadout too. I wouldn't obsess over it if you get shot. There's like 6 loadouts there, but
Yep.
they're the same guys. MP5 and a rocket launcher. shot somewhere north. He just jumped off the building. They're on your right.
Need to go to this. Yeah, I see him.
There's two.
Mm-hmm. Two of them, yeah. You can't beat that MAC-10.
Yeah, it's just the position.
It's the overpowered right now.
Well, it's positioning stuff too, though. Like, even if they have an over... That's why I like smoke grenades. No one uses them, but I hardly see any thermals in this game. And smokes, like, they're mobile cover. They can cut people out of fights because they can't see through the smoke if they don't have thermals. It's like...
Yeah.
It's pretty... And when you get two people, you can have, like, a pretty consistent smoke screen going. But... it's positioning right there. Like, it's cover. If you have cover and you're able to bob and weave around it, I think you can fight those guys. But there was two of them, and you were on the stairs with no cover anywhere, so you got pinched. And that sniper was shooting behind you too.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly. Watch the skies. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy dropping
Moron.
into the AO. Done warming up.
Been a while
Stand by
since
for
I shot a
deployment to the war
Kar98.
zone.
Yeah, that gun's amazing right now. You didn't see what camo I had, did you?
Camo. Talking about your prison uniform?
No, I'm talking about all my guns.
Royale.
Oh, no.
Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in.
They just,
Most of my, well, all of my weapons, I have Damascus on them. Some of them I have Obsidian.
I just go with whatever. I tried to unlock some of those scopes, and I wasn't sure if they helped or not, to be honest. They were pain in the ass to unlock.
With the reticles?
Yeah, blue dots and all that stuff in the past.
Oh,
Is it close?
I got all. Yeah, then.
What kind of optic is this?
Target is down. Well done.
Easy.
Is it 4 for a loadout or 8? I don't remember.
It is. It's 10 for a loading.
Cancel that.
10. Okay. So there's still another squad over there.
Yep.
I wonder what FOV I have.
Field
Stomping
upgrade
car
here.
rounds.
Those are totally worth it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to load up my gun real quick. It's possible they might come this way to get their loadout.
Yep. That's what I'm hoping.
It's either that or in the middle of that airfield.
Yeah. Right here's a hot. It's a hot zone.
Yeah. Can I hop on here? Yeah, it's just whatever you want to do.
Let's push back over here.
Head for target location.
To my bot loadout over by super store.
Be advised, enemy team is tracking your location.
Bring it on.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ammo in here if you want need it.
I should have enough for a fight or two, hopefully. What's my prone button? Is it C? Shit, I just tossed down armor.
On attack.
Ooh. Someone just shot at me from where we came from.
Alright.
There's a vehicle right next to you.
Yeah, it's my bounty.
Yeah. He's jumping behind. He's inside the building, first floor.
Boy.
One dead.
Oh, thank you.
You hear anything?
Yeah, he's under me. Second floor.
Alright. Just gonna reload up on the hill. I guess we could have pushed
No,
together.
your dad.
Alright. Still got those guys
Alright,
that might
well,
push
I
across
got-
the road.
Well, I got his loadout.
Yeah.
Actually, not bad.
Got one back
PR.
here. Just try to. I'm trying to keep the perimeter up so no one sneaks up on us.
Yeah. Here. Here's his.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Man, if it's good, I'll take it.
Oh yeah. Alright, we got loadout. Do you want to get loadout?
Yeah, I don't care. Probably need to head more in or clear this area out behind us. Better just drop the money.
Oh yeah, there's also these areas. They're train stations.
Yeah, I don't know if you can grab the box in there though.
No, you can't. I'd say go upstairs
Yeah.
or go up to the roof.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I guess one of them came back.
Yep.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Did you get him?
No, I hit him though.
Loadout drop on the way.
You know where his bodies are?
I'd rather have my car. I know where he landed back over here.
Waypoint marked.
See, look at this bad boy. The highest rank camo you can get for a gun.
It's pretty black. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Yeah, this building's actually not hard to hold.
Yeah.
There's 3 ways you can come up on it. There's the doors, there's the zip line over here, then there's that door over there.
Well, the main thing with numbers in these that I find is keeping all the buildings in the area so they can't take the other roof.
Yeah.
So like I could get on the other roof, we can hold 2. One of us gets in trouble, you jump across. Yeah, if there's one across, I just
Smoke
saw it.
deployed. Smoke deployed.
Another one's parachuting down.
Drop headed your way.
Where?
I don't know, he was next to me over here. I lost track of the other guy.
Whoa. I don't know how he saw me, but okay.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe
He's
zone.
in the stairwell. Yeah, he's coming up.
Enemy
Throwing
cluster
frag.
strike incoming. Take cover.
He's down on the stairwell. I don't know if he stayed or not. I don't think he did, but fucking hell. Guy across the roof is still there. He's in the middle. I would try to fight him right now. I got a smoke. It's just his gun is probably a lot better than mine.
Smoke deployed.
Ground.
I don't like shit like that. I think
They're
someone's-
both sides of us, both sides. They're both on stairwells.
Yeah.
Taking fire. Frag out. Our team's inside.
Sieges are pain.
Hold up, I fell down.
That's oh yeah, he came up from behind. I didn't even think about covering my back.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom. While you wait, feel free
My
to
thing in
give
these is I just don't like being I don't like being
feel free
stuck
to give her that
places.
as well. Fight's on. Next mate, get ready. Win here and you return to the front line. You lose your fight.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
No, this is a dumb play on my part.
Teammates into the Gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment.
Come back.
Like double LMG, fuck it.
This time, what do I want to get?
I just did double LMG because I don't have any ammo. They're underneath you. They're coming towards the boxes.
Oh my god.
Dead.
Oh, good shot.
Those other guys are probably still here. Grab your stuff.
Yep. That truck will come. What the fuck, dude? Nice camping. This guy has my gun.
Oh, look who it is. Woo!
Better run.
Oh no, that's not good.
Ooh, the PKM is actually really good.
Yeah, I got 2 LMGs on this right now. Oh, my screen's turned sideways. That would probably help. Oh wait, they're gonna have to move that way.
Yeah.
Are they gonna rotate around though? That's the question.
Closing in.
There's one right there.
Yep. You just had one laying next to you in the storage. Your left, yes. One landed right here.
There's 2 over there in that hangar. I'm not a big fan of crouch.
Zone is moving.
Yeah.
No, I hate people that do it. I can't stand it.
Well, I mean,
You're in the open though.
well, that's my thing. It's
Somebody's
like
gonna get you. They're gonna get you from behind.
I need armor.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be in here though.
Zone's closing in.
Yeah, I'm not worried about zone. I'm a little worried about cover.
Should be able to go into the front of that airplane.
Trying to see if there's anyone popping up on this side, and then I can worry about the other side.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
No, not yet, not yet. Go mount on that deal right there in front of you.
Yeah, they saw me the first time. Go prone, Jesus. Yeah, he had armor.
Hard out there. Return to base for debrief.
Alright,
The only bad thing about LMGs.
I need to go to bed. I got work.
Alright, I'll see you, man. I'll get better.
Alright, thanks for playing with me.
I mean, I'll play
Yeah,
anytime that
work
you
on it,
want.
man.
Yeah,
Alright,
I mean, I was doing pretty
about to
damn
get you
good
in those
before.
TikTok lobbies with me.
TikTok.
But, yeah, I play with some big time TikTokers.
Yeah, I never did
I
TikTok.
mean,
I never really
right,
get into it.
right now, I think my buddy's got 30,000 followers. The other one's got 5, and I have a few that have 100.
I don't know, man, whatever
I
gets
mean,
you
my
going,
clan
man.
leaders.
They're
Yeah, no kidding. I
they're
mean,
for
I got
gamblers.
my clan leader. She's got 200 and I'd have to look at it. She's got 238 wins.
Yeah.
You remember from back in the old Call of Duty, Social Snipe or Social Sniper?
No, I didn't really get all into Call of Duty back then. I was computer mainly. But
Well, he's a huge time TikToker, and I play in his lobbies all the time. But yeah, I have to invite you to some of those. They're fun.
yeah, when I get my skills back up. I was doing like aim lab and stuff before. I've been playing League of Legends a lot now. But yeah, I just have to work on my aim and my tactics a little bit and I'll be back. Shouldn't be that bad.
Oh, all right. Good night.
Let's see, man.
I'm on to bed. Later.
Okay. Now you're gonna be thinking. So here's the thing: when you leave a video game for a while and you come back, the skill level of all the players generally goes up. Let's do Steam real quick. I don't know if I still have it on here yet. So aim lab is something that you can use if you're trying to be like a first-person shooter, something like this. I started using this when I played Tarkov, and it actually made me a bit better. So in between matches, when you have like 4 or 5 minute waits, you can just do some aim lab, help your aiming. And then after that, it's just you got to think about every detail if you want to improve on a video game, and then practice and implement it inside your games. And I have different guns that I used in Warzone before to do this. So taking cover, using stuff like the Scar 30 round mag, stuff like that, you have to use cover a lot more when you do that. Um, so once you play like a few matches or games with that, then you get used to it and you're automatically looking for cover. Um, Getting used to some games you have to focus in to find people, and some games you have to relax your eyes to find people. Because you can see the pixels move sometimes if you're not focused in. But the main thing is just having your reflexes, being able to shoot at the center of your screen, and then being able to control the recoil afterwards. Warzone Battle Royale, it's all about positioning, things like this, cover, being stuck in an open fields, and most people run ghosts and they just fight their way through it. I like using tools and tactics to try and make up for any flaws that or issues that we have in the fight as we go through the game. That's going to be my big one. The gunfights will improve. I know as soon as I left, they had a marksman rifle and an SMG, and a lot of the Cold War guns just dumpster all of the modern warfare guns in DPS when you first play. So, and I don't have any of the modern warfare or the Cold War guns unlocked. Hold up. Sensitivity. And I adjusted from a high sensitivity to a lower sensitivity. Go like a 5. See, but you got to be able to first things first, when I was starting to play on here, the guns, the DPS, all that stuff plays into it, okay? The attachment that you use play into it. I wasn't using any extra attachments or anything, but movement and like muscle memory. So like this is like for flicking. You should be able to flick your hand across and get to these. But when you're practicing on Aim Lab for gaming, it's not just about speed. So like precision, being able to go directly from one target to another. And what's cool about this is you can put in different settings for different games, and it gives you scores and kill totals, accuracy, all that stuff, and you're able to track your improvement and things as you go along. There's a bunch of different things that you can do to help improve. But the hard part's getting the sensitivity right, because like this is a little slow, but there's all kinds of training. This is just some of them. It's not even. So like this is for tracking, so you want to be able to be fluid on your targets. Grid shot is just you kind of go around and shoot things and they slowly move. It's kind of like the first one. There's of some of them that I've played before that were pretty good, but this is the kind of stuff that you have to do if you want to get good at shooters in the long term. Unless you're just naturally talented or you already have the skill set, but when you build like your original skill, you have to build it up. And doing this is a way you have to practice more than you play. So like if you go from here, you want to go directly like from one target to the other as you can, and then be able to do that, and then slowly speed up what you're doing. And what I noticed too is when I originally played games on my computer, they had I had a smaller mouse pad and I wasn't able. I played on a high sensitivity, so it wasn't a big deal. When I went to a lower sensitivity, I needed more real estate on my mouse pad to be able to actually uh, move my mouse around and be able to turn. And then when I started doing this with a larger mouse pad, I actually realized that I had issues with how I was moving my arm on the mouse pad. So, depending on how you sit when you game, the level of your keyboard and stuff, if you're placing your whole arm on your desk or just having your hand on your desk, like your wrist, was a big deal. Originally, I think I had just had my wrist, and when I was trying to move, I was moving my wrist over instead of my arm. But I think realistically, what you want to do is have your arm off of the pad. like in the air when you do it. But when I was playing Tarkov, that game had a lot more recoil, and what people did on that game is they had their whole arm on the desk so that they could drag their arm down more consistently. But having your arm off the table is probably going to be the best, I would assume. So if I go from that and I start picking my hand off the table, my thing is that I still rest the bottom of my hand on the table, which is a problem. But once you get better at this, you need to be able to. All right, this is how you train it. Okay, when you do these drills, when you first start doing these shooting drills on AimLab or any other sort of practicing tool that you have, you're looking at the targets, right? And you're shooting, you're shooting, you're shooting, you're trying to do these short movements. When that becomes too easy, you need to be able to get to the point where you're not looking at the targets. So you're going to be able to look on the side of the screen or something over here and see those targets pop up and be able to shoot with your peripherals. So when you train your eyes to see and shoot fine, like your targets you're looking at, then you got to train your peripherals and be able to shoot like this. And you do this long enough, you'll get to the point when you're playing games that you won't even think about shooting. You'll be like talking to a guy right here, whatever, 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 and then like your hand will just automatically turn and shoot and kill somebody right here. Now, at Tarkov, that was an issue because you could kill your teammates because it was all communication things. But in this game, there's no friendly fire as far as I know, so it's not a big deal. See if I can use this. Yeah. Whoa, that was a lot. You see that? All right, so I'm trying to pick my hand off. I'm gonna pick my hand off of the keyboard real quick. You can see it came a little bit faster for sure when I take it off. So you lose a little bit of control when you do this, but you pick up a lot more speed even with this lower sensitivity. Now when I lay it back on, you can see it, like I'm still fast, but I'm not as fast, but you can see the mouse is a little bit more stable. And these are things that you're just going to have to think about as you're training on what kind of style, what works best for you. See, I mean, personally, I kind of like having my arm off, but I know like when I play, I'm gonna get comfortable and I'm gonna put my arm down. Now, I don't know if they have like an automatic one with recoil, but that would probably be being able to control the recoil would be a big one. Now, you don't necessarily have to ADS when you do this. It might help when you ADS, but I never really ADS'd before when I did this. Because it's all about being able to aim at the center of your screen, and so you'll be able to hit fire shots and stuff. And things like Modern Warfare, you can't just hit fire because the bullet spray patterns are so random, they'll just kind of go everywhere. But some games you can do that, and generally this is going to be the best bet. So if we're starting to play Warzone now, and he's actually want to add through us, this means that we finally have people to play with on Warzone, which is great because everyone that got me to play Warzone in the first place stopped playing, and I got bored playing Tarkov before because I had too much money, and so I just stopped playing these games. But if we're getting serious into this again, I will show all my practices and stuff that I do. You're going to be trying to do like 30 minutes or so before you play, probably. It's like, it's going to be a bit. So this is like tracking movements, I believe. And you see like this one is, it's a mobile target, and then there's a stationary target, mobile, stationary, mobile, stationary. And you're gonna have to track and then shoot the target. And then like things like Warzone, depending on bullet lead, you're gonna have to actually shoot in front of the target. But you do this long enough, and eventually you'll get to the point where you can shoot these, even the really small balls while they're moving, because you'll be able to predict where they're going to be. And that's probably the best way to do this. Like, you're going to want to be able to track the ball, but being able to put your crosshair in front of it and then shoot when it's going into that direction is probably going to be a way. It's just a bunch of different things to think of. I don't really know what is the best method. I would think following the target and shooting would help more. But in a lot of games, or even if you're shooting directly at a target that's moving, you'll end up missing. So you'd have to lead the target a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what would be the best method to train that. Videos. I didn't even know they had this. So it looks like these might be gamers that are well known for something. I don't know any of these people off the top of my mind. Guides. These mouse grips. We might actually go through here and just watch these and see what they say. Sensitivity calculator. Practicing aiming. So, I mean, this could all be good. I never saw these before, so I guess they updated their thing. There used to be more training things you could do, too. It's probably a playlist. It's like stuff like motion shot. As you see, there's a lot more on here. So they have speed, perception, cognition, all that good stuff. Strafe shot. Decision shot. I don't know what this one is. I think it might be the same one we just did. Yep. Yeah, see, that's like when you follow behind the target, that's what you end up seeing. But you think anything that you do in life, right? There's going to be people that are naturally talented at it and people that aren't. But the thing is, those who practice more will probably be able to beat out people, even if they do have skill, if they're not practicing. Unless they're just like an extreme outlier, is how I would see it. But what you'll notice is when you play these games, like it might be a little boring, but you'll see your speed slowly pick up. Like when you first start and you just focus on precision or something, and you're slow, like you're moving your mouse slowly on purpose, and then you actually go back and you're still doing the same thing, but it'll become easier and you'll start shooting faster and faster and faster. So I didn't read the rules, if I'm going to be honest. I think I shoot the red ones. I'm going to take my hand off here. So what, we're doing red. Oh, we go blue, red, red, blue, blue, red. This is kind of interesting. This might be useful for law enforcement. So blue, red, red, blue. It's kind of interesting that you're able to, I'm not really having to think much about the colors, which is odd. See, I thought I would be getting more confused than I am. Like that one. See, like right there, when it got here, I ran out of room because my wrist was laying on the table, and I wasn't able to move down anymore because it ran out of space. So I'm going to try and, I'm not just gonna lift my whole arm off, but my wrist is still gonna be at contact with the actual desk. But instead of just resting my hand, I'm gonna lift up on my hand a little bit just to make it lighter. So I'm trying to lift up on my actual mouse right now. Now, this will probably wear you out a lot more if you play like this, but we have to see what it's like. It definitely makes it feel like you have more sensitivity uh, than you should. Like, this is a very low sensitivity, but I'm able to actually move pretty fast. A lot faster than having my hand on the table, and that's just because of friction. But it makes my aim a lot more unsteady. Like, I can see it. And with any luck, if we start doing this and we practice a little bit more on the game, or even just play with them when we're playing the game, this will get our aim right. But what we're going to have to do when we're playing the game is think about what we're doing. And here's going to be pretty much the top things, okay? One, it's a battle royale, so you have a limited time to get to places. You're going to be forced in a zone. So you want to be able to have safe angles. So you need to be able to clear an area, have safe angles, and then use those safe angles to clear other zones without having to worry about your backside. You're going to want to be able to rotate around positions that have cover or some sort of terrain that would be useful to conceal or help you in a gunfight. You're going to want to move from place to place with cover. So even if you're moving across a parking lot to another building, you want to move to places that have cover in between. Because the off chance that you get shot, if you're out in the middle of the open, you're not going to have anywhere to go and you're going to have to run and take time to get to cover. If you're already at the cover, you don't have to run and take time from it. It also limits your angles because if you get shot at and you don't know exactly where and you happen to be next to a piece of cover, it's most likely that the shot didn't happen from the other side of the cover. So you can clear your area behind you or even try to reposition behind the piece of cover to protect you from getting shot behind. Another one with squads is probably area of control. So you're going to want to be able to spread out and have more control over an area because a lot of people who play squads, they bunch up into one position, one room. And what that's going to do is it makes you easier to kill for the most part. People like being in buildings. Now, if you think of a building like a castle, you're going to have to siege a castle to win. But castles are designed, or buildings in general, usually have choke points, things like that, which means that all things equal, one person should be able to hold out against multiple people inside of a building. So if your whole team separates and takes 4 buildings, you should be able to fight multiple teams and be able to reinforce each other. And if one of your people get in trouble and they need to retreat, they can jump out and run towards your building. And then what this happens is some of the most dangerous parts of building clears are it's getting into the building and it's going through doorways and like narrow corridors and stuff in the buildings. So if he runs out to get to your building, he doesn't have to worry about running towards it because you're inside. Those people who are chasing him, as soon as they leave that building across the street, they're out in the open again. If they want to fight you from the other building, then that's fine. But it also means that your teammates could collapse on that building as well. So if one of your teammates is in that building, they'll probably end up taking the second floor. They're going to be getting gunshots, maybe down somebody, jump out a window, reposition, and then all of your teammates are looking either through windows at the building to shoot through different areas or positioning to actually storm the building. Going into buildings, you can go solo, but it's better to go in numbers because if you go in numbers, you're going to probably be able to clear them out. If you go in one at a time, you're going to be outgunned and shot to death, right? But being able to use things to unbalanced the fight is probably going to be a better option. So grenades, stun grenades, smoke grenades, frag grenades. There's health pools, right? So anytime that you get into a fight, if you're able to weaken the enemy's health pool before they get to you, you already have a tactical advantage. That's something a lot of people don't do. They use their grenades when they're trying to finish people off or anything, but they don't use them at the beginning of a fight. Or a big one is behind cover. So if you're behind cover, you're pinned, etc., and you have frag grenades or anything like that, you should be able to actually throw your frag grenade out from behind cover and either distract them or deal damage. If you deal damage, you could balance the odds right there. But when a grenade explodes, one, it's making a lot of noise, but it also puts up a bunch of debris. So if you're behind cover and you toss a frag grenade at the enemy, things that are closer to an enemy's face are going to be bigger and harder to see through than you being farther away. So as soon as the grenade blows up, they're going to have a split second to try and reacquire you, and you should be able to see them and be able to make an even trade. But we also have to think about when we fight, because as you saw before, there was one where the dude was running in the open, I gunned him down, and then there's a guy on the left, and I saw him, and he was crouch walking, and he aimed at me. And by the time I rotated to aim at him and started shooting, even though that we traded shots about the same time, he had more time to actually line up and adjust a shot compared to me, which had to flick shoot to him. So if you're not good at flick shooting, which is just dragging your hand across there, automatically being on target and pulling the trigger, you're probably not going to win out in that situation. So the better idea, because he was walking around, let's say that this right here is the building. He was walking around the building right here. I was standing right here. He saw me. I flicked to shoot him. But what I could have did was, as soon as I saw him, instantly run this way into cover, which forces him to try and go around this wall, right? And as soon as he goes around that wall, he has to reacquire where I'm at, or he'll probably try and sprint around that wall, which lowers his gun. So if I'm able to get here, angle, I now have an upper hand because he's walking into me, as long as he isn't pre-firing the corner, which some people do. But you should have advantage, because if they're pre-firing corners and you happen to drop shot or something, then they might not expect that. This also means that if he stays there and tries to go the other way, then you're free to reposition this way or this way, wherever you want. Now, if you're outnumbered in games like this, being able to have attrition warfare is going to be a big deal, where you would actually just kill someone off and then just completely leave the area, reposition. They're going to be trying to look for you, and they're going to think that you're still in the same sort of spot, and you're not going to be. Repositioning is always a big deal. The thing is that the training that we've been going through in real life right now is they don't allow you to reposition. You don't give ground in our training, so it does mess with my head a little bit, because in video games you don't want to give ground, like you don't want to be in the same spot. You don't want to repeat the same angle. You don't want to do any of that. Um, but in real world training that they're doing is you actually go and you're going to be locked down and you're going to hold that area. You don't have to repeat the angle, but you don't let them come out of that angle either. Whereas games, it doesn't really matter so much. But it's just a number thing, generally, I would assume. But we'll start practicing more on this. We'll probably maybe like 30 minutes of aim lab or something, depending on when he plays, because he actually has a lot of stuff that he does. And I had some streamers and stuff I played with in the past, but I didn't know TikTok gaming was a thing. But if it is, we can hop on board. I'll play with them. It's not a big deal. Get good enough, maybe they'll stick around. I mean, if they play with him, sure be fine. Usually, though, those people are very meta heavy, and they don't like anyone with different play styles, and I have a very different play style. for the most part. I can run Ghost and things like everyone else does, but it's not really my favorite thing to do. Because as soon as you run Ghost, like in a squad of 4, if you're all running Ghost, it's fine, but as soon as one of you die, you lose Ghost, which puts them on the radar. And if you try to separate them from your team, they get picked off. I mean, unless you use them as bait or something like that. But the big deal with Ghost that I run into is if you're not good at fighting or you're not able to get advantage like with terrain or cover, then you're going to be going across an open area and then you don't have any tools to use unless you just have random smokes or something on you, which is why I think smokes are probably the best utility grenade. They have the most versatility in the game as far as I've been able to see. But I had issues whiffing my shots. I had a hard time seeing uh, enemies on the map. It seemed like my screen was smaller than I recall. I remember it being a bit bigger. I was having a hard time distinguishing audio. I didn't know if they were below or above us because I haven't played in so long. Hmm. I don't know the weapons or what's meta at the moment, nor do I really like meta guns. The Cold War guns are actually part of the reason why I left in the first place, just because they were so strong. I don't even have all my attachments unlocked for them. I figured they would have nerfed them by now. And I've played pretty much League for the most part ever since. I actually stopped playing games for a while. I just randomly started playing League again. As y'all saw if you were here before, I was playing chess online, and then I just randomly started playing League. They banned Zed. All I want to do is test out my Zed stuff. So we're gonna do. I think we do cheap shot, just for extra damage. And maybe presence of mind. Give us some extra mana regeneration. Some adaptive force, some HP. I'll be honest, I don't really know how to play Singe support. Can't be that bad though, right? Just some tenacity. I'm kind of wondering if it's better to max Q and like the flip instead of actually maxing the gas on Singed. Because the gas is DPS, right? And a lot of people will try to avoid it or think it does a lot of damage. But the Q does like percent HP damage. Like it does a lot. And fleeting footwork might be better on Singe too, because it means you can auto attack, get a speed buff, possibly get a speed buff off your ADC as well, and then flip somebody. But this should give us a decent bit of healing. I would think, anyway. 8 versus 5. 64 plus 6% max health.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Mix, swirl, mix.
30 seconds until minions
So I think
spawn.
we start with the gas so that we can push the wave, get level 2, do a level 2 all-in. This has a shorter cooldown than Flash, so we should be able
On my
to,
way.
I would assume.
Minions have spawned.
I hear you.
I think maybe we should have brought some more defense runes. Yeah. Probably would have been better if we just went defense. Depending on what happens
shake
here,
or
let's
not
see.
to shake.
Might have to be careful about this.
It's nearly time.
Yeah, we got level 2 at the same time. Not bad.
How'd that taste? I hear you.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
It's nearly time.
I'm very tempted to go get that, but Thresh is gonna come down here and kill my ADC. How was she level? That's my question. and get some procs. Get a slow, maybe. If Thresh wastes his hook, I think we might be able to get a good engage here. Not 100% sure.
I hear you. On my way.
Guess he's saying that Kaz is down here. Him pink warding that's suspicious. Damage goes up 10 a second versus this guy. And I have the ability.
To shake or not to shake.
An enemy has been slain.
To shake or not to shake.
Can't believe my ignite didn't go off. What is the best move here? Boots of swiftness. Finger, or just go ahead and grab a rip.
I hear you.
An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Mix, mix, swirl, mix. On my way. I hear you. Mix,
Probably should have popped that plant.
mix.
Enemy rampage. Shut down.
Level 7.
An ally has been slain.
It's nearly time.
Are those boots so cheap is my question. It's probably better just to get
An
the
ally has
magic
been
pin ones.
slain.
How'd that taste?
An enemy has been slain.
I hear you. It's nearly time.
An ally has been slain.
Shake, not stir.
Enemy killing spree.
I think I can get her. I'm almost positive I can get her.
I hear.
Turret taking fall.
It's nearly time.
I died quick. Had a good route though.
Enemy rampage.
This seems greedy to me. Can't believe I had the poison off. I clicked Q. The poison didn't go off. That's the problem. I should have been able to survive. I thought Ash might have ult as well.
It's nearly time.
Anyway, Jinx is in the game. I don't think this gives a speed boost anymore. Oh, it does. We need to get up here and kill this Kha'Zix if he shows up.
I hear.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage. Shut down.
It's nearly time.
What does this do? Mana cost and cooldown. That increases damage. I think we can go back to bot lane here. Kha'Zix is probably still down here, I would bet.
My way.
No way.
To seek or not to seek. It's nearly time.
You have been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Double kill.
They both die here.
Dominating.
They could have turned and probably won, I would think.
Your turret has been destroyed.
thought I would heal for a little bit more with all this healing stuff I have. Got 8 healing out of that so far.
It's nearly time.
An ally has been slain.
Shake or not to shake.
Not looking good for us. All things considered.
My old man ran off. I hear you.
He is unstoppable.
It's all wet.
A summoner has disappeared.
To be honest, alright. It didn't work out as I planned. Not saying I had a foolproof plan when I went in, I was just kind of curious. I do, however, want to try to use Zed with Dark Harvest in the support role, see if it still works. I think we'll do one more before we call it. We are doing a 4 or 5 day split workout program now, though. I'm gonna use my off days as like cardio days, cardio and core days. But I think instead of doing, I mean, it's a weird concept, but instead of lifting long or even doing anything super crazy, I'm just gonna overload for about 10 weeks. Heavier weight stuff in the beginning, lighter weight stuff at the end of the week. High repetition type of cardio stuff on off days. It's gonna be the idea. Just to see if I can develop a little bit of something else. Maybe some more dumbbells, dumbbell presses. Try to get more chest activation than just using the standard bench press. Everyone's banning Zed. Do this. Shield bash. Perfect timing and biscuit delivery. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of feel like playing a support that isn't really strong, but could be, like Alistar. I think Alistar could be good. And we're gonna go Demolish. I'm interested in this just because doing the Guardian Angel rush like we were before with Thresh and all that is able to make us turret dive a lot easier. And now being able to actually go in and have Alistar, which is alt, already makes him like a really good turret diver. And then being able to put GA on top of that could be nice. The Poppy can't stop my combo though, so that's something to look for. Alright, what we got here? Got some knockups. I'll go AP.
Stampede.
So the idea is, let me look here. Trample the
Welcome
ground,
to Summoner's Rift.
becoming ghosted, dealing 82 magic damage over 5 seconds to nearby enemies. This is a knockback.
30
Now,
seconds until
originally we
minions
used
spawn.
this to stop them from getting CS at the beginning of the game. This is 63. Similar cooldown. I'm tempted just to max out his AoE damage. It has the most
You
damage.
must
Minions
follow.
have spawned.
And it has a stun ability.
Mess with the bull and you get the horns.
Gonna move this down, keep the pots, get a biscuit. I don't think they come this way. Something
I
crazy
know
just
the
happened.
way. Nothing can hold me back. Now I'm angry. Stampede. Mess with the bull and you get the horse.
An enemy has been slain.
I know the way. You can't milk those.
I won't.
An ally has been slain.
Here's the thing, alright.
An ally has
Getting
been
hooked.
slain. Double kill.
Now, I don't think we're gonna go for speed with Alistar. We're gonna go
Has been slain.
defense. I think that's the play. We're gonna go Merc Treads.
Now I'm angry.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Nothing can hold me back.
All better now. That's one.
I know the way.
Go ahead and pop 2 biscuits.
Stampede.
I think we just go. What does this do? Hold up.
You must follow.
63. It's going up 15. This one's going up 50. This one's going up 40. This one's going up 50.
An ally has been slain.
This one goes up 30. But it's AoE damage. This one has more heal, this one would have more engage. This one does more damage generally.
Nothing can hold me back.
Ally has been slain.
Rotate mid, hold this I think we go pulverize. I don't know. Tough call, really.
Throw another rock.
I want to peel him off.
I know the way.
Killing spree.
That's not good.
Mind your distance.
Was not good. Just go lock it here.
Nothing can hold me back.
Has been slain.
This ADC just got pinned. Right in.
Now
Three-way.
I'm angry.
An ally has been slain.
So having a very mobile game going on here, fellas.
Stampede.
I would dive her. She has level 6 now, though.
You must follow.
Very tempted.
Mess with the bull and you get the horn. You can't milk those. I know the way. You can't milk
Shut
those.
down.
Let's see if we can do a flash combo here. Maybe.
Nothing can hold you.
I'll take it.
We got this. What does this do now? 55%.
Now I'm angry.
Not shabby.
Has been slain.
What happened over here?
Nothing can hold me back.
Get another proc. They push way too in.
You must follow.
messed up my combo, but that's how it is. I'm a little bit too
An
weak to
enemy has
actually
been slain.
do much. That's an issue.
You must follow. Now I'm angry.
Got some good rotations going on here.
Turret plate will fall soon.
Leave that in, go through. You see the range on that? Turbo mode, man. Ooh.
Nothing can hold me back.
Got my item level. Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Stampede. I know the way. Nothing can hold me back.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This is a little rough, sir.
turret has been destroyed.
Who do I peel here is the question. Like, I can't damage Poppy, but Poppy
Now
is
I'm angry.
definitely the carry. But their ADC is very good at carry, and so is Teemo. And they're all range, sort of, so I can't pin them all down.
Nothing can hold me.
Maybe I should have built an engage item. Probably would have helped. And a sweeper.
You must follow.
An ally has been slain. Your turret
I think we just have to keep pushing.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree.
Nothing can hold me back.
Don't have the pushing power.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Now I'm angry. Stampede.
The dance.
You must follow.
I don't think we win these. Then basically get our mid to scale, and then maybe we'd be able to.
I know the way. Nothing can hold me back. Stampede. I know the way.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Nothing can hold me back. Stampede!
Has destroyed
Now I'm angry.
an enemy. An ally has been slain.
I know the way. You must follow.
Only bad thing
Nothing will do me.
An ally has been slain.
Stampede!
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Alistar's a little bit rougher than I remember. I guess he doesn't have as much damage though. Or his AP scaling. Alright. I'll call it on that one. We have class tomorrow. Probably be on later that night after we hit the gym. Or maybe before. We'll see. Do some practice in aim lab. See if they're on Warzone later. But if he's only playing like at 11 or 12, I mean, eventually I'm going to have to cut back on that because it's like 2 a.m. right now. It's not really the best situation, but not too shabby. I think we'll hop back on our other account next time we play League and continue to climb. It should be at like Silver 1. So we should be able to get into Gold pretty soon. And we unlocked Zed for the other account, but we don't have... I wanted to get Rengar at some point. But it's better to have a smaller pool sometimes, especially when you start out, because it means that you're pretty much forced to specialize into specific champions. So like for mid, we have Yasuo, Azir, and Zed. It's not as strong as some of the new mids that they have, but they're still good contenders, I would think, for mid lane. Supports, we have Braum, Thresh, Nautilus, which is pretty solid. We can use Nautilus in top and in the jungle. And then we have Garen and Darius for the top as well. So we got a pretty solid all around thing that we can do for most roles. We just don't have an ADC unless we play Teemo, and jungle. I mean, we have Nautilus and Teemo, as far as I can tell. I don't think we have another jungle. But I would think it's going to be good enough to get us through gold. I would think. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Now, if we go through top or mid lane, I don't know, compared to like a support role, so we can go through support as well. This account's just like my old account, and it has pretty much all the champions on it. Pretty good bit. But you can see like they gave us all these capsules a long time ago, so I can buy pretty much any champion that I want. I just don't have that much interest in a lot of them. This is all I have left to buy on these, and I could pay for all those with what I have. I am curious on her. Like, I might buy her just to see what her abilities are, because I'm kind of in the dark about what her abilities are. We'll play her tomorrow, figure out what her abilities are, so when we fight on the other account, we'll have some sort of idea, and then kind of go from there. I know that Samara is really strong, though. She gets, like, infinite ults as long as she has her abilities up. But should be interesting.